Well, I've been thinking, what are some of the side effects of COVID 19? And not necessarily good side effects. And how can we deal with them? Well, I've come up with three. I think the first side effect that often people forget or don't mention is that we don't eat as well as we should. Perhaps we are more into comfort food, which is usually junk food, because we're feeling down or this time of weather. And so there's one of the dangers is that we can gain weight. So we need to be aware of that, sometimes with this cold weather and whatever else is happening, it's easy to overeat. And so to be careful with that. The second side effect that I've noticed or I've been paying attention to is boredom. I think a lot of us are just saying, oh, I'm bored. So maybe this is the opportunity and the time to come up with some creative things. Perhaps you can do something that you have always wanted to do. Learn to play an instrument, journal, paint, or even more mundane things like cleaning your house and organizing. At least you won't be bored. And then the third and probably the biggest one is depression. I think that, in particular the month of January, where everything is sort of gloomy, not a lot of sunshine, it's very easy to get depressed. It's easy to say, well, how long is this going to last? When will it come to an end? And the best way for getting out of depression, first, is being active, walking, exercise. But the other one that's very important is to be thankful. And sometimes it might be difficult to say, what am I thankful for today? But if you stop and think about, from the very moment you get up, that you wake up in a nice warm bed, that you can take, a good hot bath, there's hot water, there's food on the table. And if you begin little by little, you begin to see that, God has been good to you. And that God is, and so we need to be grateful for all the small things, for our families, for our friends. The other thing that you can do that is not necessarily being grateful, maybe it is part of being grateful, but also getting out of the boredom, is reach out to somebody. Call a friend that you haven't talked to in years. I've connected this, with some people that I haven't talked to in 20 years or more. And it's always a wonderful surprise to talk to them and see how they're doing. And so the side effects of COVID can be negative, but they can also have a positive side, a side that allows us to reach out to others, to be creative, and to be thankful. And so may God bless you and continue to hang in there.